So yesterday we did the question 1 and question 2. 1 and 2. Yalla, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So here we are in the homework page 465. Question 3. In question 3, what we have? We have the diameter, right? It is 14 inches. We want to find the area. What we do? Yeah, find the radius. How we find the radius? Masi, how? Huh? Divide by 2. So the radius here is how much? 7. 7 inches. Now apply the formula. A equal pi r power 2 equal 3.14 multiply 7 power equal 3.14 multiply 7 multiply. The answer would be let's check. 3.14 multiply 49. It will be 153.86 square inches. Done. This is question 3. Let's see question 4. Your homework. Question 4. Where is your homework? You have what? No, I see you in the attendance. No, I saw you. Are you sure? Question 4. We have the diameter 19 millimeter, right? The radius 9.5. So the radius 19 divided by 2, which is 9.5. So the area pi r over 2 means 3.14 multiply 9.5 over 2. And 3.14 multiply 9.5 multiply 9 equal. So 3.14 times 9.5 times 9.5, it will be 283.39 rounded, right? To the nearest 100th millimeter square. This is question 4. Question 5. Question 5, we have semicircle, right? And the radius here is how much? The radius 8 and the 3 over 4. The 8 and the 3 over 4, it is the same of 8.75 equal 8. It is the same. And you can use 8 and the 3 over 4. It's okay. It is feet, right? Now, the area of this semicircle, we said half the area of the circle, right? So this is equal half, don't forget the half, multiply pi r power 2, right? Equal half multiply 3.14 multiply 8.75 to the power 2 equal half multiply 3.14 multiply 8.75 multiply 8.75. Multiply all of these numbers, the answer will be, so we have half times the 3.14 multiply 8.75 times 8.75, it will be 120.20. So it is equal 120.20 feet over 2. Okay. That. Now, this is question 5. Question 6, we have also semicircle with radius 5.5 yard. Don't checking. 3, 4, 5. Yalla, quickly. Question 6, right? Yeah. Leader needs to buy a mulch for his garden. What is the area of his garden? Use 3.144 pi. The radius here is question 6. The radius is 5.5 yards. And they want the area because it's semicircle, half pi r power 2 equal half times the 3.14 times 5.5 power 2 equal half times the 3.14 times 5.5 times 5.5 equal 5.5, sorry, 0.5 times 1 over 2, it is the same of 0.5, 0.5 times the 3.14 multiply 5.5 times 5.5, it will be 47.49. Then after the 9 2, still 9, right? So this is rounded to 47.49 square yards. Okay. So now question 7 and 8, you were online yesterday, right? And we said this is very important idea. We have the circumference and we need to use the circumference to find the area, right? We have 2 steps. Step 1, we use the circumference to find the radius. Step 2, we use the radius to find the area. So keep that in your mind. So in question 7, we have the circumference given is 18 pi. The value of it is 18 what? Pi. 18 pi-ish inches. So the value of the circumference 18 pi inch. Both? Yeah. Step 1, we need to find the area. To find the area, we need the radius or the diameter. So we don't have neither. So here what I will do. Yeah, step 1, use C to find mean the radius. Yeah, C equal, what's the formula between the circumference and the radius? 2 pi r. So C equal 2 pi r. Keep your steps under each other. Now see how much? Under the C, I will write 18 pi. The 2 pi comes down and the r, I want it, right? I want r, so I need to get rid of the 2 pi, which is the coefficient, right? So I will divide both sides by 2 pi. Divide both sides by 2 pi here and 2 pi here. 2 pi with 2 pi are gone. Now, r equals. Now this pi with this pi also crossed. Still 18 divided by 2, how much? So the radius is, now you can find the area. A equal pi r power 2, يعني 3.14 multiply 9 power 2. يعني 3.14 multiply 9 multiply, find your answer. Yeah. 3.14 multiply 81. It will be 254.34. 254.34 inches power of 2. Is this clear? Is this clear? That last one, question 8. Question 8. Also, we have the circumference equal 34 pi meters. 34 pi meters. This is the circumference. The value of C is 34 pi. So, let's find the radius, right? C equal 2 pi r. C is 34 pi equal 2 pi r. Divide both sides by 2 pi. 2 pi, 2 pi, 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 right? Now 34 divided by 2, 17. So the radius here is how much? Meter. صح? Same unit. Now they want from us to find the area, the approximate area. So A equal pi r power 2. A equal 3.14 multiply 17 power 2. Yani 3.14 times 17 times 17 equals yeah, 3.14 times 17 times 17, it will be 907.46. 907.46 meter squared. This is your homework. Okay. The steps, Mister. I'll back here for you just to check. Module 9, lesson 3. Area of composite what? Figures. Area of composite figure. We are on page 467, and today we are in 25 January, right? Now, what I mean by composite figure, more than one figure which we know with each other, like a triangle with rectangle. Triangle with rectangle, like this one. Here we have a triangle, right? And this rectangle. So we have a triangle, rectangle. Together, what we call it? Composite figure. Now, how we will find the area of the composite figure? We'll call this A1 and we'll call this A2. We will find A1 alone, A2 alone, then we will add the areas to find the whole area, right? This is what we will do. So let's remember together some areas. You need to memorize them. Okay, so copy them. You have in front of you the first page in your lesson. You have figures here, right? We will write the area for each and copy, so you will memorize them. Done? Done? Yeah. The first one, remember, we took the areas of these figures, I think, in grade 6. صح? Area of triangle, area of rectangle, and go on. Yalla, remember. The first figure is what? The parallelogram. Look at the board. Parallelogram. The parallelogram has 2 dimensions, base and height. Here the base, and the height, we know it if you have right angle at the end. So this is the height. What's the area of the parallelogram? Base multiply height. Write it. You have a square or something to write. So the area of the parallelogram is base by height. The second is triangle. Now in the triangle also we have base and we have the height. And the height always, if you want to search the height, search about right angle at the end of the line segment. Without right angle, you cannot say this is the height. Okay? So here the area of the triangle is A equal half BH. Why half? Look here. The area of the parallelogram, PH. The area of the parallelogram, sit down here. The area of the parallelogram is BH, right? And this half BH means the triangle is half the parallelogram. Yani any parallelogram, if you find the half of it, you have what here? Triangle. So the area of the triangle is half the area of the parallelogram. If the area of the parallelogram BH, the area of the triangle half BH. Done? Fine. Next, what we have? Trapezoid. Number 3, we have a trapezoid. This is the height, and this is B1, and this is B2. It has 2 bases, right? The area of the trapezoid equal half B1 plus B2 multiplied by height. Half B1 plus B2 inside the parentheses multiply the height. Question 4, so not a question, figure number 4, we have the circle, right? Now in the circle, we know the radius. We know the area. قبل شوي كنا فيها A equal pi r root. So this is the area of the trapezoid, the area of the circle. Next, what we have? We don't have. Go beside and let's remember the rectangle and the square because we will use them. Here, beside you have space, right? Copy here. Number 5, the rectangle. The rectangle. A equal, if this length and this W, the width, A equal length multiply width. And 6, the square, right? The square has 4 right angles, 4 equally sides. I will call it S. A equal S to the power of 2. Done? These 6 figures, we need to know the area of each one of them so we can calculate area of composite figures. Copy these areas, please. So we have area of parallelogram, area of a triangle, area of trapezoid, circle, rectangle, and square. You need to memorize all of these areas. They are easy ones, okay? Now let's go to example 1 directly and keep everything and just take a look to the board, please. So we are in example 1, page 468. Example 1, we are on page 468. In example 1, we have this figure here. Right? Now here, they wrote for me, these are right angles. Means A1 is what? A1 is what? Rectangle. And A2 is what? A2 is the triangle. Now this, the width, the length of the rectangle, 14.5 inches. And this is the width, 4 inches. And all of this until here, see this? From here to here is how much? 20.75 inches. Okay? Now I will divide them into 2 areas. A1 we call it the rectangle and A2 we call it the triangle. So the whole area is the area of the rectangle plus done. To find the area of the rectangle, before you start finding the areas, be sure that all of your dimensions are given. Dimensions, I mean by length, width, height, base, are they given or not? Now, for the rectangle, what we need? For the rectangle, we need length and width. Do we have length and width for the rectangle? Yes, this is the length, not this. This is for all, right? I want the rectangle alone. This is the length and this is the, so the rectangle ready. I want mean now the triangle. What I need for the triangle? I need the base and the height. The height is the same of this. Height can be inside or can be outside. When I say this is rectangle, this is the height of it. Done? Or this, it is the same. So I need the base and I need the height. Type. Here I have the base. This is the base, right? How much this? It is the same of this. If you have parallel lines, equally parallel lines, yani if you want the distance of this, it is the same of distance of that. So this is 4. معناته this is 4 also. Okay? So the base of the triangle, how much? 4. I want the height. This is the height. From here to here, right? This is the height. Same distance of this, right? The whole of it, how much? 20.7. Cut this. Cut it. How much this? 14.5. I don't want 14.5. I want the rest. So I will do 20.75 minus 14.5, so right? So if you want the height, subtract the whole distance by the length. The whole of it, all of it is how much? 20.75, right? I don't want all of it. I want this. اللي هو الهايت حق التريانجل صح؟ طب how much this? 14.5. So if you subtract the whole and you cut this, the rest will be mean الهايت. ماشي؟ So what's the height now? The height will be equal 20.75 minus 14.5. 6.25. Done? This is what? The height of the triangle. So here 6.25 is the height of the triangle. Am I ready to find the areas now? Yes. For the rectangle, I have the length, I have the width. For the triangle, I have the base, I have the height. So I'm ready. So what I will say A equal, A is the whole area. The whole area, okay? Equal A1 plus A2. A1 is what? The rectangle. What's the area of the rectangle? Length multiply width. Always write the formulas. Always write the formulas. Plus A2 half multiply base multiply height, right? Now just substitute equal the length 14.5 multiply the width 4 plus half multiply the base 4 multiply the height which we found multiply add find your answer. Let's multiply them. The answer will be 14.5 multiply 4 plus half multiply 4 multiply 6.25. It will be 70.5. What's the unit? Inches per. Is it clear? So what I did here, I divided the whole figure into 2 known figures. I divided the whole figure into 2 known figures. Yeah, figures, I know them. I know the rectangle, I know the triangle. But together, I don't know what's the name of this figure. No formula for it. Got it? This is what we call it composite figure. Okay? Done? What time does finish? 8:20. Good. Let's do the check together. We did the triangle. The whole mister. This is the whole of it. This I won't keep teaching you how to multiply and divide, right? No, it's your skills now. The whole يا ابني كله هذا كله بيطلع 70 done example 1 done. Now let's do the check together. طلع التشيك اللي قدامك. Check after example 1 page 468. What we have in the check? We have down rectangle and up semicircle, not circle, right? So we have rectangle down and semicircle up. But together, do I know this figure? No, I don't know. Yeah. فاهم يا قصي? So down here we have rectangle and up we have semicircle, not circle. Now here they wrote for you this 1.5. This 1.5 is radius or diameter? Because it's on the middle. If the number on the middle, it will be diameter. If one onto the sides, radius. Don't forget that. And this is how much? 2.25 feet. And to make you sure that this is rectangle, the all angles are what? Right angles. But I have rectangle down. What I need for the rectangle? I need two things, length and width. Do I have the length? 2.25. The width? Same of this, right? But for the circle, what I need for the circle or the semicircle, what I need? The radius. Do I have the radius? I have the diameter, but I can't find the radius from it, right? We divided it by. So let's prepare the radius. أول شيء. Yeah. The radius here is the diameter divided by, which is how much? 1.5 divided by 2 means 0.75. صح? So I prepare the radius, I have the length, I have the width, I have everything. So now I will call this one A1 and here A2. Now the whole area equal A1 plus A2 equal. A1 the rectangle, length by width. How much the length? 2.25. No, I'll write the formula, sorry. Keep write the formulas always, length by width. And A2, it is semicircle, right? Semicircle, not circle. Half multiply pi r power 2. The formulas equal. The length 2.25 multiply the width. The whole diameter is the width, right? Yeah, 1.5 plus half multiply the pi 3.14 and the radius 0.75 power 2. مضبوط؟ I can use my calculator. 2.25 multiply 1.5. This is for mean the rectangle. The rectangle will be 3.375, okay? Plus the circle half times 3.14 times is 0.75 power 2 means I'll multiply by itself 2 times 0.75 multiply 0.75, it will be 0.88. I rounded it to the nearest hundredth. Add it to 3.375, add it to 0.88, it will be 4.26. Round it to the nearest hundredth, 4.26. What's the unit? Feet? Feet power 2. Done? You understand this? That's all for today. طب انت كله محلول عندك يا ابني؟ ما هو ما بنفع، صح لي هذول. صحهم كويس. يلا. And I want steps from you next time. And bring for me steps for the previous homework, this homework, which we did today. I want to see the steps by your handwriting. Okay, Faisal? Yani this one, remove. This one here, I want the steps. And here remove, erase. So you can practice it. So you can practice. That's all, guys, okay?